Okay, there we go with another stream. Let's get started with maybe a little bit of guess the elo while I wait for the rest of the people. And yeah, I can do something like this, yeah. Okay, so we have e4 best by test. So opponent knew something. I mean, the player knew something because he played e4. So French defense, knight of 3, knight c6. Yeah, I have no idea what they are doing here. Like, I mean, now this looks like a cross between no. Like, if it were a Sicilian, this would be like a Lapin style. Yeah, I have officially no idea what they are doing here. Okay, queen e7, I suppose. Wow. Actually, it fails magnanimously. Oh, that's interesting. Like, is that it? Like, oh, okay, can still play d5, I guess. But yeah, probably not ideal of this. Oh, okay, can go here, yeah. Okay, then kick the knight like h6 and then take the pawn. No, it doesn't. Goes here instead. Okay, strikes in the center. It's looking a little bit bad for. You can take here. You can take here. Then takes there. Take here. Takes there. Take here. You're hitting that as well. I don't know. Like, looks a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, probably playable. Okay, now I can take the knight. Take the knight. But I mean, I would have taken with the knight, not with the queen. Okay, now it just loses the queen. Oh, instead they go here. Instead of grabbing the queen, they go there. I mean, the funniest part is yeah, because they want to grab this. But I mean, the queen was choosier, wasn't it? Okay, en passant with check, and then you take the queen. Okay, no, it's en passant. That's rather surprising. Oh, it takes here himself taking the queen. Yeah, completely missing the queen hanging the whole time. And the opponent also, like, I mean, they just oblivious completely to the fact that the queen is hanging. So yeah, this game is weird. No, like, I don't think there's 3 digits still, because 3 digits on this site is going to be like even worse than this, I feel like. I mean, on whatever they are taking the games from, I think they are taking them from Lichess again. So 1366 is my guess. Hello, Liam. How are you doing? Sorry, I've not been here. I've been busy working. Oh, no worries, no worries. You don't have to apologize. That's great that you're here today, my friend. 954. Yeah, I mean, that would be my guess if it weren't for the fact that probably this. I mean, these ratings in general are a lot lower, higher than what you would expect. Still, like, I mean, they did blunder the queen for like 1,000 decades. So I still wonder what they were supposed to do in the first couple of moves, though. I mean, I don't play this as white, so I mean, I don't play this as white or black, so I have no idea. But I mean, like, right around here, like, I don't know if black already messed up or if black is doing things right. I mean, the opening looks completely weird by white, but at the same time, at the same time, I mean, finding the defense with black is kind of awkward. Like, I don't know if black already messed up. Did black already mess up there? I mean, this is apart from the guess the elo part. Just wondering, because I look at this and it looks like black maybe already messed up. I mean, but white's moves also look completely weird. Well, it is kind of weird also that black would play e6 just to play e5 afterwards. Kind of weird. And I think I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with the 3 ditches in this one. Like, I mean, they did hang the queen for like 1,000 decades apart from everything else. Oh no, it was 1456. Yeah, I'm telling you, the ratings are super high. But I wouldn't have guessed that either. My other guess was 1366. I wouldn't have tried for 1456. But okay. That's that. Hola hermano, es Yacine aquí de nuevo. Oh, bienvenido de nuevo, Yacine. Excelente tenerte de regreso, hermano. Ok, ahora que tenemos a Yacine y a Liam, podemos ir a hacer unos puzzles ya directamente. So let's go do some puzzles now that there's Liam and Yacine. Let's go to some Lichess puzzles. Let's see how we fare there. We continue with the puzzles on Lichess, because on both Lichess and chess.com we still have the well, that's not the scene. Yeah, this is the vertical camera scene. Let me go to Lichess. There. We have only one strike left on both of them, so basically doing Lichess is going to be the same as continuing on chess.com, except for the fact that Lichess's puzzles are going to be easier. So let's continue here from puzzle 61. And yeah, let's see how we do there. Okay, so what do we have here? I mean, there is this bishop here that oh well, there's this bishop already under attack. I mean, because I was going to say that maybe something like this, and then we do have this bishop trapped. I mean, obviously they get 2 pawns for it though, but even that would not be a great. Also, we are down a piece already. We're down a minor piece already. We're probably trying to aim for some form of checkmate, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how we would go about that either, though. Maybe no. Hmm. We go over here, hitting the queen. This stares at each other, so they probably take over here. I mean, otherwise, if they try to do something with the queen, then they lose this one, and if they try to do something to defend the back rank, then they lose this. So maybe this discovery works. Like if takes over here with check, takes, then same threat again. And if moves the queen somewhere on the back rank where it's away from this attack, then at the very least you can grab this, and then you're regaining the lost piece. So maybe something like that could work potentially. Let's see what you guys say. Queen h1. Oh, queen h1. Queen h1, king takes, bishop there. Oh, okay, yeah. It's much more forcing. Yeah, of course. All right, yeah, absolutely that. Hey, how are you doing, Mahmood? Nice to see you here, buddy. Thanks for tuning in once again. remember this position for catching up on your stream yesterday. Oh, all right. Finish one. Bishop f3. Rook takes rook mate. Yeah. All right. Let's go for that. Hello, Hamid, Ghazan, Fari, and Riley Ellenwood. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in, guys. Actually, Hamid was I remember from before. So thank you for tuning in once again. Okay, so here, there, and mate. So yeah, great stuff there, Liam. And Yasin. That's fast solving, Liam. Yeah, he said he remembered it from before, so he already had it like sort of prepared, but still, like, I mean, he does solve very fast. So I'm sure if he had to find it now, he would also find it very, very fast. Finish one, bishop f3, recommend mate. Yeah, good job also, Hamid. Bishop d3, and he's hanging queen and rook. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of bishop d3 as well, Riley, but I guess it doesn't work for some reason. Let me see exactly what doesn't work about it. I mean, apart from the fact that we could just checkmate. Let's see what was wrong. Oh, first I have to play the right move, otherwise it's not allowing me to check with the engine. So here, if we go bishop d3 here, then knight takes d3, good enough. Rook e8 to here, and then knight takes d3. Yeah, so knight just covers that, obviously. So that's a problem, but it's a move that I was thinking about too, as a potential candidate. I mean, I didn't check it like too much, to be honest. Like, I didn't look for a refutation. I was just saying maybe it could be this move, and then I was looking at the chat to see what was up. But yeah, I mean, it did look promising on first sight, Riley. Bishop check, rook takes, checkmate. Yeah, good stuff also, Yasin. I saw a position from catching up on his stream. Mahmoud already had it in my mind. I wish it was fast solving. Took me a bit when I saw it for the first time yesterday. Okay, that's good to know, Liam, because that means that that's good news for the rest of us. But yeah, I mean, still great solving though. Great solving there. Promote to a queen, I guess. Let me see. Who are we? We're white. So we promote to a queen. Then if they promote over here, obviously we have we take over there and take the rook, so that wouldn't happen. So they would take over here. But after that, then they are about to promote. We have to find a way to fork king and rook and protect against the pawn thingy, I guess. So something like check over here. Let's say king goes over here first, which is a little bit dumb on their part. Then we will go here. King goes here. Yeah, it doesn't completely work, does it? It could be just takes here. No, just takes here with check. Never mind. Yeah, probably promotes to queen has to be the first one. But I'm thinking. Check. Like probably some check and then promoting. Like but so that this rook is not defending the pawn at the end. Like if I check over here, then let's say the king goes over there, for instance. I can even continue checking potentially if I need the rook to be asserted somewhere else. But already if I just promote there, then rook takes, and then I go over here check. Then should the king go over there, then this is a fork, and should the king go here, then I grab here with check, and then I'm going to deal with a knight pawn. So here looks promising. If they go here, I mean, they could also go like here, which would probably face the same consequences, I guess. Now, if they go over here, promotes, takes. We do have this check. So yeah, maybe something like this. I mean, I don't think it's like right away this, because after it takes, I mean, the rook is protecting the pawn, and I don't see a way that we're going to really achieve a position that's better than a draw, are we? Let's see. Rook check first. Yeah, yeah, I agree. F8, queen, rook takes rook, queen c8, king b1, king d1, king d2, queen takes rook. So you're saying it should be promotion right away, Liam? Take the pawn, then it is rook versus queen endgame. Let me check the line again. F8, rook takes rook, queen c8. Oh, okay, queen c8, yeah, of course. Yeah, the king will have to go over here. So after you take, then it's a classic. Okay, so it is right away. It is right away. It is right away. I don't know how I missed queen c8, to be honest, but yeah. No, promote first is not a draw. It's not a draw. Promote is okay. Let me see what you guys are saying just in case. Hello, Kirk. Thanks for tuning in once again. Yeah, Liam has the line. Yeah. Check c8. Yeah. It's not a rook pawn or a bishop pawn. So I was sure that if we found ourselves in the situation where the king was in front and the pawn was, the king was in front of the pawn, but there was no rook. Then I was sure that we were winning. But the thing is, for some reason I didn't look at queen c8. Like, I mean, I looked at all sorts of things except this. So yeah. So yeah, great job there, Liam. Hello, T Hideaway. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing. And yeah, you're also right. So okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, this is hit 1,000 times. So if we go for something like this, trying to threaten a checkmate, then we're going to get hit by 1,000 things over here, like this, forced, then that. King goes this way, then boom. King goes back. At the very least, we are faced with a perpetual. If we take directly with the bishop, if king takes, we go here. King goes back. This is mate. If king doesn't take, king has to go here. We go here, and that's just checkmate. So yeah, I assume just bishop takes pawn. I mean, looks like they have no choice. I mean, if this is going to be checkmate there, and if this, that's also a checkmate. So yeah, I mean, this checkmate, unless I'm missing something very elemental. Bishop g7, yeah, okay. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So yeah, good solving, guys. Okay, if we take over here with no, if we take over here, there's a rook. What am I saying? If we take over here, then there is only one move, which is this one. After that, there's I mean, again, having a queen versus all of this wouldn't be good. So even though we do have this, then I mean, grabbing the queen then is not the way to go. I mean, unless we have something else afterwards. So maybe go over here. Oh wait, is that? No. Go over here would be checkmate. I mean, would be a free queen. So here. I was going to say it would be checkmate for them, but I mean, what am I saying? Like, it would be a free queen. So I mean, would be winning for them is what I wanted to say. So over here, yeah, that's just that, isn't it? Like here. Yeah, I mean, this is covered. This is occupied. So here. I'll look at it for a couple of seconds later, but I mean more. But I don't think I need to check the chat for this because honestly, it's just a very, very forcing sequence, just like the previous one. So there are no other moves there except the king goes here. And after this, obviously, there's nothing else. So yeah, I'll go for it. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. Okay. Goes over here, intending to capture there. And the king has one move, which is going over here. Doesn't help them much. If they play anything else, if they play this, that doesn't help them at all because it takes away the square, so that after we grab over here, the king cannot even go for this. Then if they try moving something else, like for instance one of these pawns, then we go over here, king goes over there after this one. We stick around here potentially. And then if king takes, we take. And then if king tries to run the other way, we are going to go this way towards this pawn, I assume. Like maybe like over here. Like always trying to shoulder this other king as much as possible. Now king goes here, we go there. King goes, I don't know, here or whatever, here. We take this one. I mean, that was already here from what I said. And king goes here. Maybe push there, take here. Goes after this. Goes here. Yeah, I think that could potentially work. So if we were to ignore this, then the king would go over here and would be okay potentially. I mean, more than okay, because they actually do have an extra pawn. So I think the only way for us is to go over here. Let me check with the chat. King can't go to h7 because of our bishop on c2. Oh no, when did you mean that? Do you mean in the bishop g7, queen g6, queen g6, queen h7? Queen h6, queen g6. Why so easy? Well, this is puzzle like 60 something on Lichess. So on Lichess, puzzles tend to be a lot simpler at these numbers, which is why I picked Lichess for today, because on chess.com we're around the same with also only one strike left, but chess.com's puzzles are much tougher. Lichess puzzle much easier, yeah, exactly, Ramut. But that felt far too easy for the fact we were 60 plus puzzles in. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the level basically. King c4, need to see what black does after king c4 before we respond. He has nothing to do. Yeah, I think it's king c4 definitely. Yeah, I think it's king c4, but yeah, I mean, would be good to analyze a little bit what they can do. I mean, I think if they play a king move, like, well, the king move, then we just grab, and I mean, there's not much else for them. I mean, we're just grabbing the pawn for free, and we're shouldering. We're about to go grab the rest of the pawns and do something, or like first defend the situation against this pawn before we do that, probably. Yeah, because otherwise, I mean, this pawn would be too close to promotion. But if they go for this, I think this should be okay. Like if they grab here, then we grab there. And if they and then we would be like, after they grab, we grab, they start walking towards here, we start walking, we grab this, and eventually we're going to push these two and start pushing here before they can do something about this passer. And if they, which is what I was analyzing earlier, if instead they try to like do something with these, then we basically go for the same thing. I think we take over here, then If king wants to go after this other one, then again we go for this, and then we run to this side to grab the rest of the stuff and start pushing the pawns. So yeah, king c4. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, I was waiting to see if Liam had a confirmation there, but yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, so now I'm going to just grab here. Oh, it wasn't grab here. It was first push here. Oh. All right. Oh, dang, man. Well, that happened. Ah, Jesus. I thought for a moment that maybe we had to do something else, but I mean, I didn't want to delay too much. So I just continued with the idea that I had presented myself before, but yeah. Wow. I thought for a moment that maybe we had to do something about the advance of these pawns here. So yeah, this was a little bit trickier than what we had before. So yeah, if you just grab over here, then e5, king b3. Okay, let's go with king b3. King b3, what I intended to do was this. King b2 even works. So king b2, I was going to go here. And they go here, I go here. Oh, not here even. Actually, king c5. If you go over there, you're lost. After king d2 or king d1. Like if I continue going over here, they go over there. Let's say I go, I don't know, here. And I go for this. If I push here, they take. If yeah, I mean, if I go like this, then this pawn is not going forward, and this one is. So you have to go something like this, and then there's that, and it's over. Like this promotes just way too fast. So, oh no, actually, it's not even this. It's king of 3 first. What? If you go over here, what happens? Oh, king e6, and then you go here, here, and promotes a what? This because this is a bishop pawn. Yeah, this is a bishop pawn. The bishop pawn is okay. This is one of the situations what I was mentioning before. Like the bishop pawn, apart from the rook pawn, the bishop pawn about to promote is also a draw. So, wow. Okay. So even then, if I were playing as black, I would also have to be careful. but anyway, like yeah, that didn't work. So it was necessary to first stop the march of these pawns before I continued, which was kind of easy to see, to be honest. I mean, I did think for a fleeting moment about playing this move, and then I thought like, let's just continue with what we were doing. This must mean nothing, and no, it didn't. So it did mean something. So all right, there goes the attempt at continuing with Lichess puzzles. So I guess we'll go with some chess.com puzzles. Let's go to Puzzle Rush and chess.com. And yeah, these are going to be tough. So if I already messed up so fast on those, on chess.com is going to be much less fun, I believe. We only have one strike and we're on puzzle 68. So puzzle 68 is going to feel a lot heavier on this side. Yeah, let's see. You've been playing since yesterday, so it looks like it, right? It looks like it. If you went to sleep and you just got up, it looks like it looks like I've been playing forever. F4. Oh, okay. Liam said F4 effectively. So yeah, I played that move way too fast. I don't think. I mean, I didn't give myself the time to even check the chat, or I checked it and there was nothing yet. I don't believe. I don't remember. But I probably didn't even check, to be honest. What's the time in Spain, sir? This is not Spain, but the time in Spain should be. Let me try to take a guess at that. I think it should be midnight in Spain at the moment. But here in Uruguay it's 7 p.m. now. The thing is, he has more waiting moves than you. Yeah, I mean the problem was the pawn pushing over there. Like if I didn't stop that pawn march, then the h pawn was really a problem. That was I believe the problem. It was c4 and bishop d2. We solved this yesterday. Oh, seriously. Oh yeah, it was C4 was for sure. C4 was for sure. Then oh yeah, bishop d2 because there's this. We didn't solve it. We just did like the first few. Yeah, here we were, I think, and here we were. Yeah, I mean the c4 I remember, and then bishop d2. Okay, I mean obviously. Now we are at a crossroads where we have this would hit the queen and like would prepare us to potentially go here and do that. But the point is, there is this. So this I remember taking a look at. This check would not only be a check saving the queen, but it would also defend that over there. So, but, after we get out of that check by means of, I don't know, something. Well, yeah, the problem with it would be that the way to solve that check would probably be going over here or something. And in that case, then this bishop is not able to move anywhere. Because I was going to say, like, if potentially we were able to get this move in at some point, then that would still win the knight. But yeah. Rook a1 was being suggested by some, I think. And rook a1 does make sense. This still defended. Rook a1 directly pinning this. Could be. The knight still can't move. Doesn't have any moves after that. So we would be eventually getting that knight back. So yeah, rook a1 looking good. Rook a1 says Liam. Okay, yeah, let's go rook a1, rook a1. Yeah, that's what I saw. C5, I saw queen e6. Like I didn't. That's why what I was mentioning. Like I mean, it's not like I didn't see that. I was just mentioning that if this I saw that, and I didn't see a good way out. So and also there was knight takes rook, of course. Like apart from the fact that the queen is defending and everything, like I mean, there's the knight takes rook. Yeah, small detail. So yeah, rook a1. Okay, that was the end of it. So yeah, that one was kind of solved yesterday actually, because I mean, was solved yesterday because someone did suggest. I mean, mainly the move that was suggested was rook a1. But yeah, well, was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So yeah, it was yesterday. But yeah, I mean the move is definitely was definitely that one. Hello, Ni Xuan. Thank you for tuning in once again, my friend. Okay, so go with a new one. Wow, this position looks dangerous. I mean, we're well, the rook is defended by the bishop, so in that sense, we're not in like that much of an immediate danger. Ah, yeah, we are, yeah, because there is a rook over here too. So there is this sacking the queen here, then go over there, and that's just checkmate. So we're threatened with that right now. So we gotta act fast. Other than that, we do have an extra rook here, so maybe it's just about defending, isn't it? What happened? Um, maybe it's just about defending. Something like rook d8 maybe. Yeah, we have a rook for a couple of pawns. We have a rook for 2 pawns, but of course, these rooks are all these pawns are about to fall. Salut. These pawns are about to fall, so so I mean, yeah, we're going to have like a rook for 3 pawns or something like that. But I mean, yeah, the point is, I mean that would be okay. Most likely, I mean, usually that tends to be okay. So something like rook d8 could be. I don't know if they have anything else after that. Like after something like rook d8, they could have queen here, still threatening the rook. Then maybe rook over here defending. And my most immediate reaction would be rook d8 because I mean, there's nowhere else where you can move that rook where it's safe and also defense against all the. I mean, the rook is currently defended, but I mean the point is defending against all the threat of sacking queen and landing here with a mate. Channel your inner Levi Rossman with rookie 3. Rookie 3? Seriously? Rookie 3? I mean, of course, if now queen takes over here, you take, and then if rook takes, we are still in good shape potentially after. Well, actually, are we in good shape? Yeah, we should go like over here, then goes over there, then we go like here. Like, I mean, yeah, we would have a queen for a rook, so for a rook and 3 pawns, so we should be okay. I say 3 pawns because not because I can't count, but because one of these pawns is definitely falling. Like, I mean, it's not like we're defending all of that, but yeah, still good. Still would be good. So yeah, rookie 3 looking decent, yeah. But what's the problem with the simple rook d8? Like, what does it fail for? I mean, you're probably right because these puzzles are nuts, so it's probably a nut move. But I mean, what's the problem with a simple rook d8? Maybe the bishop hits the rook or something. If bishop hits rook, then if we go back here, we're just repeating the position. Maybe that is what's wrong about it. Although at that point, I would question if there weren't some other ideas that we can go for, because if the bishop leaves this position, then we be able to go king g7, and even if they check us a little bit, it'd be okay. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello, Test. Yeah, indeed, Mahmoud. Indeed, no long time no see. you're 511. That's nice. That's nice. So you gained some rating, huh? Good stuff, Test. How are you doing, Test? Oh, you said you're fine. You said you're fine. So that's awesome. Yeah, we doing good. We doing good too. Um. Okay, so really rookie 3, Liam. Oh wait, someone else says something also. Bishop protects rook. Yeah, I know bishop protects rook, but the problem is we're getting threatened with this, and this, my friend. So this would be checkmate. That's the thing. It's not about them taking the rook. It's about them checkmating us, which is a little bit worse for us. Hello, by the way, President NG Kobo, and welcome to the channel, and thank you for subscribing. Rookie 3, f5, queen f5. Rookie 3, f5. Yeah, f5. F5 would be like okay, move I completely missed. So f5 would be threatening to take over here again with just immediate checkmate this time. So like we do cover the rook over there, but after this and rook interposes, then this or rook takes is are both checkmate. So yeah, if rook e3, there is f5. So I assume with that you're saying that this move doesn't actually work, Liam, or are you saying that this move might still work? And what about this one? Like, I mean, okay, let's see. Rook d8, and looking at this move, which I didn't look at before. Well, here it doesn't get much done, this move, because the queen is no longer attacking the rook. So rook d8 potentially would work against that. Rook e3, queen c1, check and pick the rook. Yeah, but if they pick the rook, that's not a problem. Like, I mean, if we play rook e3 and they take over here and we take the queen and then they take this, then we go over here and probably we're fine. Because I mean, we have a queen and a bishop, for a bishop, a rook, and 3 pawns. So we're fine. I mean, and 2 pawns temporarily, but I mean, it will be 3 pawns after they grab one of these. But still, like, I mean, I believe we're fine in that line, Mahmoud. The problem is this other line that Liam mentioned with f5. That seems to be a problem indeed. If they just took the rook and then took the other rook, I wouldn't be concerned about that. I think that's perfectly winnable for us. I mean, winning. Let me see. Well, I'm behind with the comments, like very much behind. Abdallah Gid, thank you for tuning in and subscribing once again. Rook e3, queen f8, and take the rook. Yeah, but that wouldn't be bad. Queen f8. Ah, wait, queen f8. What? Rook e3, queen f8, and take the rook. I'm not understanding. Ah, you probably mean queen c8, that they play queen c8 and then they take the rook. Yeah, that I'm not scared about. I mean, you make the material count in the end, and it's still in our favor. Like we just dealt with the checkmate threat in that case, and we're still up material, less material than before, but still up material. So it's good. Should be completely winning that. Rook e3 and queen check and takes the rook. Yeah, everyone is saying the same thing, but I don't think that's a refutation, honestly. I mean, the refutation is probably what Liam mentioned. who was the one who came up with rook e3 in the first place. but that's probably the refutation, if there is a refutation. I still also need to hear a refutation for rook d8 if it's not rook d8. Like, that was my move initially. Very good, Alhamdulillah. Who's Alhamdulillah? Ah, okay, that's something in Arabic. Never mind. I thought you were talking to someone. Where am I from, Abdallah? I'm from Uruguay, in South America. I feel like learning Spanish. I have been studying it for a short time. Oh, that's cool, Test. If you need any help with that, you feel free to reach out. If there is something that I know is Spanish. Isn't you actually speaking Spanish? Test is actually Brazilian. He knows the Brazilian languages. Definitely rook e3. Rook e3 f5, queen takes f5. Oh, that wasn't a refutation. That was like something that works actually. I thought you were mentioning it as a refutation. Oh yeah, because you take with the queen, then you're still guarding the rook, and the queen will guard the back rank. If okay, so all right. Yeah, I get you, Liam. But no. What Liam means is like if we go over here, they might go there. Probably the best move in order to disconnect the bishop from the rook, so that they are again threatening to take over here and mate us. But the thing, because I mean the rook over here obviously is guarding against this, but I mean if this, then there will be the X-ray and we would still get mated. But he's saying after rook e3 here, then we just take here with a queen. So defends that, and also I'm not. I wonder if we even have to take with a queen necessarily. Well, yeah, I wonder if we even have to take with a queen necessarily there. Well, yeah, because otherwise they take the like here. Wait, but I mean, 1 second. Like, if you go over here, they go over there. You take over here. They take here. I mean, we're losing a full rook there. So aren't we just dropping too much material there? Because currently we have a rook for a couple of pawns. Like if we drop a full rook, well, a rook for one pawn, then we are losing material wise. I don't know if there's like, is there something else to it apart from that? Because I mean, material wise, we would be losing, wouldn't we? Like, go over here, goes there, goes here, then takes. Man, could be here, or could be here, probably here. Then in that case, like, we have rook, bishop, queen, both of us. And then we have 4 pawns, one of which is about to die. And they have 5 pawns, none of which are about to die. So, I mean, that doesn't look good if that's the end of the line. Like, is there something else afterwards? Or, I mean, am I something... I must be missing something there. Yeah, and that's my other question, Mahmoud. Yeah, well, what's wrong with rook d8? Because I mean, my instinct would be playing rook d8, and yeah, I mean, if there is no refutation for rook d8, I would say that there's no reason to look for something something crazier unless it really does work much better than this. Like, but there could be something wrong with rook d8, like bishop g5 potentially. I don't know. As rook takes rook after bishop f5 has to be queen f5. Can someone tell me if the wayward attack is a good opening? No, it's not a good opening. Test. It's not a good opening. Like it's not that bad either. It's not that bad either. Like some people will tell you like the wayward queen attack is for those who don't know, by the way, when we talk about the wayward queen attack, we're talking about an opening that everyone knows. But let me show what that looks like for a brief moment. Let me go to analysis here. So what test is asking about is this opening. Like, this is a wayward queen attack where white is playing for all the cheese. So this opening, when you plug it into the computer, this is it gives minus 0.4, so advantage black, but it's not like crazy objectively. So it is playable. It is playable. It's some people think, oh, this is a troll opening or something like that. Well, it's not quite. I mean, it is a fundamentally unsound opening, but it's not that terrible. Like, I mean, it is playable. But I mean, of all the things that you can actually play test, this is not it. I mean, every now and then, if you're 500 right now, every now and then you will find someone who doesn't know the defense for this. But it's basically the first opening thing that's going to be taught to a beginner, or they will not even be taught that. They will just analyze by themselves and realize it. But the point is, the first thing they will know how to deal with in terms of openings will be this, if they are playing e5. So even if you get a few wins with it, in the long run, it's just going to land you on a worse position every single time you play it. And that's not what you want, especially when you're playing with the white pieces. So I would suggest that you play something that's going to last you longer. So against e5, something like knight f3, and then, you know, pick your poison after probably knight c6, and then, you know, choose Italian, Scotch, you know, Rui Lopez, whatever you want to play. But even, you know, go knight c3, 4 knights, I don't know. But yeah, the wayward queen attack, not it. Also, you can play the Vienna. That's recommended by like Gotham Chess and some other masters, like going knight c3 here. But yeah, I mean, no, don't play the wayward queen attack is my suggestion. Let's go back to the puzzle. So here, and let's see what Liam said. Queen e7 is what's wrong with rook d8. Rook d8, queen e7. Yeah, but after queen e7, don't we have like rook here defends rook? Then what? Goes over here. Goes over here and mates us. Like, go over there here. Okay, well, yeah. Rook d8 does fail to that. Like, goes over here, then goes there, then mates. I mean, if we do something about saving the rook. So rook d8 doesn't work indeed. So it has to be rook e3, I assume, because I mean we don't have any other candidates. So I believe Liam. Queen f4 says Mikazo Gaming. Queen f4. When do you mean queen f4? Queen f5 first move also stop the thread. Queen f5 first move doesn't stop the thread, does it? Oh yeah, it does stop the thread. I mean, that thread it is stopped after that. Yeah, what's wrong with queen f5 first move? Good question. Queen f5 first move goes over there, probably. Goes over there, hitting the queen. Maybe we can go over here, but if we go over here, there's this, that, and at the very least, we're getting like perpetually checked. Yeah. If we go queen f5, I think they go over here. And then we will have to go over there. I mean, not much else to choose from. And at that point, there will be check over here, followed by perpetual at the very least. Like, check over here, we go back check again, check again, check again. So that would be wrong with queen f5, I think. I hate when someone plays this opening against me. I saw a video and I found out how to defend it. I read that the Vienna is a very offensive opening. You mean a very aggressive opening. And yeah, I mean, it depends. Depends on what your opponent goes for. Like if you're well, I remember when I was playing against when I was playing e5, my first reaction against the Vienna. Excuse me for a second, guys. My first reaction against the Vienna was playing this with black pieces. I just played here, which is a fine move. And then if white plays knight f3, you're heading for the 4 knights again. So you're in familiar territory. And if not, then you're already defending this pawn, so you're avoiding like all the other stuff. Because I mean, usually like the reply to this, I believe was knight f6, was it? Like knight f6, I think is the move that gets played the most, like at the highest level and stuff, because it's supposed to be a big challenge. And then like white will play something like f4 or something like that, and then this is where they go for that aggressive stuff that you're mentioning. This is what the Vienna player is hoping for in a lot of cases, at least at the amateur level. But if you play knight c6 over here, then that's like out of the question already. I don't know what they can do here that's not transposing to the 4 knights. I mean, they probably can do a couple of other moves, but I think I think this move would takes it to calmer waters for black potentially. I don't know. Like that's what I reacted to when what I did as a reaction to the Vienna when I was playing e5. And I didn't really know theory against the Vienna. Then I learned a little bit about some of the theory in this, and I did well with that. And then I learned some of the theory of their knight f6 and played some knight f6 as well. But I mean, here you definitely have to know what you're doing. But with knight c6, I felt like you didn't really have to know much. So there is that to that opening. But still, like it's a good opening. You can play that. So okay, so we go rook e3 then, Liam. Let's see. What about rook e5 after queen f5? Yeah, exactly. Rook e5. I don't think that works at all for white. Checking from queen f5 at a5. a5. Check. Yeah, then the king just moves to b2. Wait, what? No, wait. If rook, I mean, if rook goes over here, you can't go over there. Like, if this and then this, then you have no way of going there. Can get to a5 with white to rook on a5. Yeah, exactly. You know that Magnus said the best opening for beginners is a scholar's mate. Yeah, probably he was absolutely joking there. He does have a wife who plays chess and is on the beginner side, I believe. Like she was rated 1100chess.com, I think, or something like that. So, and he doesn't recommend the scholar's mate to her. I'm pretty sure. Like he said he was recommending her the Open Sicilian against the Sicilian, for instance. So yeah, I mean, if he ever said that the best opening for beginners was the scholar's mate, he was just joking, definitely. Yes, rook e3. Okay, he keeps on telling me to say hi to the live chat. That's strange, but yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with you saying hi, my friend. You can say hi forever if you want to, but yeah, it's weird. What do you mean? Like there's an automatic YouTube suggestion or something? I think that is how he wins all his games. No. He doesn't play the scholar's mate, Magnus. He did play the Wayward Queen a couple of times, but not. But that's not not what he usually does. Okay, so we did get this played, so Queen takes. Okay, they took over here. Now is the moment for truth. Now what's the continuation? If we go over here, we can grab this. No, we can't grab this. That's protected. What am I saying? Is there something now with this? Check. Goes over here. Check. Goes back there. Because otherwise if it goes here, then this. Check. Takes? Wait, I think it's that. Check goes here, check goes there, check takes. That seems to work. He's still defending this. And if I mean after this is forced. Now after this, if they go well, they have over here for instance, that looks a little bit tragic for them. We go over here, check. Then the king has to go over there. I mean, otherwise they interpose the rook and lose it, and for no reason. Then we go over here, check. Then if king goes over there, we have this check. King goes to this file. And after king goes to this file, we have this. And yeah, I mean, intuitively, we have to find something there that's going to lead to some form of checkmate or something. Probably a checkmate, but I mean, that should be bad for them. So I do think it's this and this. Like, I mean, if they go here, then there's this immediately, and then goes over here, get mated. I mean, not here, sorry, here. And not here, obviously. So yeah, I think it's that. Let's see. Queen a5 says Liam, so yeah. I mean, by tricking all his opponents to play the Scholar's Mate, he wins. Yeah, that would be a way to win, wouldn't it? Like that's a good advice. That's good advice there. Test. If you don't play the Scholar's Mate, but if you can get your opponents to play the Scholar's Mate, then by all means do that. So I assume it was this, right? Afterwards, just in case. I mean, because Liam mentioned just Queen a5, but I mean, I assume it was basically the line of what we were looking at just now. I mean, it's the only thing, but just in case. Queen a5, King b2, Queen d2, King a3, Queen d6. Says Ayano Koji Kiyotaka. So thank you, Ayano Koji, for subscribing and tuning in. Yeah, that's the line I was looking at too. So yeah, good stuff, guys. You're weird, guys, says Mahmoud. I need to sleep now. Bye. Oh, all right. Take care, Ni Xuan. Good night, and thank you for tuning in and participating in the chat and the puzzle solving, my friend. King a1, Queen c1, checkmate. Yeah. It's like Queen c1 also was checkmate. Okay. Oh yeah, because I looked at the super long line where I thought that we may have checkmate afterwards, and yeah, I mean there was checkmate d1. Okay. Yeah. Small detail. Nokochi Kiyotaka gave the line. Yeah, well, I didn't check the chat until after I had calculated. That's why I said it. But I mean, it's not that I want to claim the credit. I mean, I just mean that I did. I did when I was calculating there. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was calculating just by myself. Then I looked at the chat. But yeah, I mean, good stuff, Liam and Yanokochi, of course. The bishop b4. I haven't even looked at this one. The bishop takes. We take the queen there, and in that case, wait, what? T. Ah, bishop g4. You said no. Bishop takes. Never mind. Bishop g4. Ah, bishop g4 here. Bishop g4. Rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop over here. Queen takes rook. E takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Bishop takes bishop. Yeah, that's a lot of captures there in the way, but I do believe you that. Oh, you think you're mistaken? Let me see. If you take over here, this does sound like a move they might play. And obviously they are not going to play something like bishop takes bishop and rook takes queen, because that would be like what we want them to play. So here they go over there with a skewer. Then taking over here does make sense. If takes over here, we just take there, but continues to take there as well. And this is still under attack, and this is under attack as well. No, like if takes goes here and takes, they can go for takes over here, and I think that would be pretty good for them, wouldn't it? Like at that point, we grab a bishop and a queen, and they grabbed a bishop. Well, we grabbed a bishop, a queen, and a pawn, and they grabbed a bishop and a queen, but they are threatening 2 rooks. So yeah, I mean that would be good for them. I don't know, what's the count at the beginning? Yeah, at the beginning we have basically the same thing, don't we? Yeah, I mean that I think would be advantageous for them if they took over here and they took here instead of grabbing the rook. I only see pawn takes pawn, says Mahmoud. Okay, no, I mean I was looking at the line by Liam first. I mean I was looking at his line, so it's not like I had yet not even looked at the position. So yeah. Yes, pawn takes pawn, but after bishop g4, play queen e3. Us losing maybe queen e3 after bishop g4. Not sure. Yeah, that's what Liam is saying. So queen e3 might be it. Let's see. This bishop g4, queen e3. Okay, but now you're defending the pawn, but you're not. But you're also pinned. You can't take anything. So they probably can just take over here, right? Like here, bishop g4, queen e3. Is there anything stopping them from just grabbing here? I mean, if you take over there, then the bishop is pinned, so it can't move. So you're still going to get the bishop. I'm assuming that's where what it comes down to. Like, yeah, they get an exchange for a moment, but and not even that, because I mean you're still grabbing the pawn, so they didn't get a full exchange. But yeah, after you take with the rook, then you're pinning this one as well. Ah, but the pawn is still pinned to the queen. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was trying to get at. Like the pawn is still pinned to the queen, so you cannot capture yet. So they just move the queen away, and then that's it. No. Ah, but they have to defend this somehow, so the rook doesn't just take it. So something like, oh, that's the problem. You don't have a good way of defending it. so as it doesn't get taken by the rook. That's the problem. Because I mean, you can't defend like this, because if you defend like this, then in that case you're not defending anything. Like I mean, rook takes over here, then and if you take like that, then they can take here because there's no pin anymore. So yeah, that might work actually, like queen e3. At first I thought it looked a little bit weird, but I mean it might actually just work. You go to the gym because you're strong. I can't even see the profile pictures, to be honest. Two piece for a rook. Physically, no, but at chess, maybe. Bishop takes rook after bishop g4. Doesn't matter. We capture back with rook on h1. Yeah, that's what I meant. Wait. No. I mean, yeah, yes and no. Like I mean, yes, but the thing is, I was thinking that since this was still pinned, then this might not work. But then when I looked at it, like I mean, yeah, it seems like it does work, because there's no good way of defending this bishop for one more move. If there were a way of defending this bishop for one more move and I'm pinning, then that would be good enough. But the problem is they can't do that. So yeah, I assume it's that line that you mentioned. Oh, okay. So you meant you meant if he's strong at chess. Oh, okay. I thought that you were talking about his profile picture, because I really can't see, and like it's one of those pictures where it could be really anything. Like I mean, from what I see it. So that's why I asked. So okay, I get it now. Like, yeah, the joke went completely over my head. Okay, so I'll just play that then. So queen e3 now, right, guys? That's what you guys said. So yeah, I'll go queen e3, and let's see. If it's a strike, then so be it. Okay, we take here with the rook, then goes over there. So now we take with the knight over there. Or with a bishop. Wait, we have a bishop also. Big moment. They are trying to get away from the fork. They're trying to get away from the fork. Probably with a bishop, so that if they decide not to recapture over here like this, then after something with the bishop or whatever, we are threatening. Well, we're not threatening this because queen will capture. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know which of the two is. Let's see what you guys say, because I mean, don't want to waste my energy. Just someone will solve this much faster than me anyway. It's Demon Slayer, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, here I can't tell much about the profile pictures. Bishop takes knight. If knight take, there is queen c7. I think that's why bishop is better. Okay, if we take with knight, there is queen c7. Yeah, we still cannot take the. Okay. But I mean, if queen c7, wouldn't you already be up material just by moving the knight from there? Man, I'd have to look at the material count. Yeah, I mean, the material count looks good if they go there. Also, there's not queen c7, because I mean, you take on queen c7. But yeah, anyway, let's take with the bishop. Take with the bishop. So okay, now we take with the rook over here, right? Maintaining this. That's why bishop. No, my bad. I thought the c pawn already gone. So rook takes pawn, I assume. Yes, with rook. Okay, there we go. Boom. And now again with rook. Rook takes. If queen takes, then takes, and we have 2 pieces for a rook, which is good. And also the pass pawn. Rook takes bishop. There we go. Okay, well, pawn takes queen is the only thing, so I'll just play it. Well, since I've been waiting every step of the way, yeah, let's just play. Okay, so like sometimes I will just play the move, guys, because otherwise I'm like slowing things down too much. So if you guys want me to, if you're afraid that I might play the wrong move, just give me the full line like at once, and otherwise, like, well, I can't guarantee that I will that I will not blunder everything later. But I mean, I feel like you know, sometimes I shouldn't just keep waiting, because it's just too much waiting for you know, the audience in general. But yeah, great solving there, Liam and Ayano Koji. Great stuff, guys. Yo, magnesium, calcium again, pretending to be a normal human. Hello, boss Badjan. Nice to see you back here, my friend. Yeah, today the chat is super powered with Elo. We have Liam, we have Ayano Koji, we have you now. So yeah, it's a great. The combined rating of the chat is super mega strong today. We do have only 1 strike left though on chess.com, so whenever the chat gets 1 wrong, or I mess up by playing the wrong line on the screen, whichever happens first, then probably me messing up will happen first. Then the streak will just end. But yeah, I mean, it's but it's cool that we're on puzzle 70 and 1. That's pretty cool. Get the e-pawn rolling. So you're suggesting pushing this, right? I guess what we should be afraid of there, I mean, sort of afraid of, is rook goes over here, attacking the pawn twice. And at that point, we have this. We have knight check blocking. And then followed by pawn here, and the pawn will go the whole length. Like if bishop goes here to stop it, then we go over there, promote and take bishop potentially. Although if we take the bishop for our pawn, we are still in trouble, because there are these 2 passed pawns potentially. I don't know. I mean, calculating this to the end will require a lot of calculation, definitely. It is a very complex endgame, I think, if I have to take a guess. Not just because we're puzzle 71, but I mean the fact that, but that is part of the reason why I can confidently say that. But I mean, like, after something like this, which I assume is what we're doing, then I don't know, king goes somewhere, like, I don't know, here or whatever. Then we continue pushing this this pawn all the way through, and once we are, let's say, I don't know, they don't attack the rook, they go somewhere else or something, and so that we don't have to even deal with that. Although I think we would still continue pushing probably. But I mean, we continue over here. Let's say we are getting towards promotion, then they go over here, and then we defend that, and we promote, and they take. Then after it takes, we still have to deal with the 2 passed pawns over here. When we only have the knight the rook and the pass and the pawn there that they can fall immediately. So I don't know. Like, let me see what Liam says and what everyone else is saying. Rook a8 comes to mind. Says Ayano Koji. Does Rook a8 lose tempo to a3? Yeah, I mean, if playing a slow move looks definitely very dangerous here, because yeah, I mean the pawns are their pawns are rolling much faster than ours, so that is a little bit dangerous. Well, no, I mean if we go Rook a8, we're threatening to just go over here, right? So Rook a8 goes here, takes, obviously takes. Then what? I mean, this pawn is blocked. So something like if they go here, then we have to go after that pawn somehow. And after we go somehow in one way or the other after the pawn with the rook, then king goes over here, trying to go here, and promotion. Would that work for them? And we still have the knight also to stop the king. But yeah, who knows? Like, I mean, it's just the calculation here goes a little bit deep. So I look at at few ideas that I see of what you guys are mentioning, and then I just stop right there. I mean, I don't feel like calculating like 10 moves down a line or something, but probably is what needs to be done. Hello, Daniel. Nice to see you back here, buddy. If e3, rook e8, you can promote the a pawn. e3, rook e8, you promote you promote the a pawn. You're right. Yeah, of course. Like I completely forgot there that the rook was the only thing stopping that. So yeah, you're right. That one is not even a move they can follow. So that line was all complete nonsense by me. So yeah, good job there, Daniel. Oh yeah, that pawn is one move from promoting. If rook a8, a3, h8, take, a2, then rook a8 stops it. Then you can push the e pawn somehow. What happened to Fischer's Friday? Yeah, lately everything has become just puzzles test. But if you feel like watching some of the other content that I make, I will try to make long form videos about that. Like, for instance, you told me the other day that you wanted me to do some games, to play some games and comment them. I did do that, but not on stream. I did it on a very, very long video that I made that's over 3 hours long, if you want to check that out. Like, I did that partly because it's fun, and partly because you told me that you would like that kind of content again. And in general, I feel like everyone that tunes into a stream, I mean, most of the people that tune into a stream, they just want to see puzzles. So I'm doing puzzles the whole time now. But if you want to check out when I play and comment and do commentary on my own games, you can check that video and let me know what you think. Also, I mean, if you have any questions, sort of, I understand that if you're watching me play on a stream, then you can ask immediately during the stream. I mean, you can ask me in the comment section. Like, I mean, you just watch, and then if you find something that catches your eye about the game and you want to make a comment or a question or whatever, then you can throw it in the comment section. You can put the timestamp and just ask me there. So, well, or ask me there without the timestamp and just somehow indicating what you were talking about. So you can do that if you want. I don't know if that's good enough for you, Test, or if you think that there would be like value lost compared to me doing that stuff on stream. But yeah, I can do that. I mean, also about the analysis of games, if you want me to do some analysis of master games like before, I could also release some long form videos about that potentially. I felt that on stream that was probably the thing that the least amount of players liked. I think when I was doing master games, like, I had everyone bored except for you, probably. Like, I think even Mahmoud got bored of that. So So yeah, I mean, I think that for streaming doesn't really fly, but I'd be definitely down to make it a long form video. I mean, like regular long video, like recorded. Sacrifice the rook. 97 check. I like rook a8, then to stop a pawn, sack the rook. Two main votes, rook a8 and e6. Rook a8 is wrong, boss Bajan say it. We'll watch it, thanks for the help. Oh, most welcome test, and thank you for watching and supporting, my friend. I see e6 looks very good. I think e8 is unstoppable, isn't it? e6, 94 maybe. Hello, Uranus. Okay, interesting name. Like, obviously referring to astronomy. So, yeah, thank you for subscribing and tuning in, my friend. After e6, bishop can sack, then rook e6, a3, rook a6, b3. Then I think white has to play h8 to sack it for b pawn. It will be draw. Okay, so Liam, do you stand by e6? But I mean, yeah, if the public's opinion is to vote for the other one, I probably will go with the public's opinion anyway. But I do think that Liam probably may be onto something. So I don't know, like I assume that Liam is saying, oh, Mahmoud also says e6. So actually, yeah, a lot of people are also saying e6. But Liam, you're one of the ones that I mean, you were the first one who suggested e6. Are you still standing by e6, or did you find something that you didn't like, or are you still calculating? I mean, probably everyone is still calculating because I mean, like, there is a lot to calculate here. But I will always stand by my move, come hell or high water. Okay, so it's going to be tough call by me. I can flip a coin. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a poll because I don't know if I want to play the most voted move or just try to make like a, you know, my own call on one of the two moves. I mean, both moves have votes, so whatever I choose from that will be like sort of alright. I mean, in the sense that at least I'm picking something that does have votes. But yeah. Even when I'm wrong, I'm never wrong. Yeah. That's about it. Those A and B pawns are stronger than the E pawn. Maybe you're right, Ayanokochi. Maybe you're right. If you ask me, that is. Hello, leveled KE. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in, my friend. Just joking, but yeah, I vote E6. Okay, so E6, A3, E7. A2, E8, queen. I mean, the thing is that they are going to sack the bishop for the pawn there today. Like, if we go over here, they are definitely going to sack the bishop for the pawn in some capacity. Like, it's going to be bishop here directly, or after the pawn reaches here, they're going to go here and this. So that's the thing. Where Ayanokochi says that the pawns by black will be stronger, and it's something that I feared when I looked at that before. I mean, I missed something very elementary when I looked at this, which Daniel pointed out, because well, the rook is the only thing stopping this pawn, but still, like, I mean, the sack of the bishop, I did see that as a potential option. Like, sack of bishop and then have the pawns. So I don't know, like, I mean, I might play e6 though. Look at this crazy line. Sack the rook on a5, then bishop takes, then e6, then black bishop by knight d2 and promote. Sack the rook on a5. You mean rook a... Wait, but the rook a5 wouldn't be sacking it yet. But yeah, that's that line is crazy because you even had knight d2 thrown in there, which is highly impossible. But but okay, Yeah, I don't know what you mean by sack the rook on a5 because the rook a5 is still not a sack yet. e6, bishop e6, rook a5, king c4, rook h5. Let's see, e6, bishop e6, rook a5, king c4, rook h. Wait, what? Rook a5 back. Is what you mean? I mean, it has to be. There is no rook a5. Rook has to take it. He meant on a4. He meant on a4. Rook a4, and then bishop a4 and e6. That's what he meant. Okay. Never mind. If bishop sacks, you take the a pawn. Yeah, that is true. Hello, Zane. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Okay, so e6. I think I might just go with e6. Let's do a poll just to see what's up. Like e6 or what was the other move? The other move was rook a8. Okay. Okay, so you guys vote there, and let's see what people are voting for. So please, for those who came up with the moves, don't feel bad if the move doesn't get played. Like yeah, I mean, I will probably play the public's opinion at this point, but I don't know. Like I mean, you know, it's tough. Like Liam is rarely wrong, like very rarely wrong with the puzzles. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but Ayano Koji very strong too. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? And personally, I don't even like want to enter into the complications of calculating these lines so down the road. So yeah, it's I mean, so far down the road, like the very deep calculation. You need to really solve this, I think. Can I invoke "I told you so" if I'm wrong? You mean if you're right? Yeah. You can say I told you so, definitely. And rook a8 is winning, so you're very likely going to be able to say that. Yeah, you're very likely going to be able to say that if that happens. so yeah, if that makes you happy, then you might be happy. No, it's okay. Like I mean, you can definitely say it. Like I mean, definitely the one who has the right answer can definitely brag a little bit about the fact that that they weren't the one to to lose the puzzle. So I mean the puzzle rush. So yeah, feel free to. It's friendly banter, as they say. I think, is that correct? Like I don't know if that's the use of that, but just in case. I mean, just in case I say that I don't know if that's the right use of that expression, but I think it is. If Liam wrong, I'll write that in the book of history. Bro, play already. Okay, so you mean people have already voted? Let me check how many votes. 10 votes. Yeah, probably all the votes we are going to get. So rook a8 it is. Fingers crossed. If I have to make a guess, I'll say that Liam is right most of the time. So Liam probably right is probably going to be the. Oh wait, I didn't vote. I also want to vote. Let me see. Can I vote? No, I can't vote. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I think Liam has a high chance of being right, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can invoke "I told you so," Liam. Let's see. Let's see that e6 was probably the move. Yeah, e6 was the move. e6, rook h7. Oh, rook h7 they were going to play. Okay. Knight h6, bishop e6, rook takes, pawn goes over here, knight comes back, and knight will be able to stop that pawn. That's crazy. Yeah, the king cannot come forward because the rook is cutting it. So yeah. So you can definitely invoke I told you so, Liam. Great stuff, and great stuff everyone that stood by him. And the rest of you guys, don't feel bad. Like, I mean, it was a tough call because I mean there were strong players on both sides, so I had to like go with the public's opinion. I tell you so. Yeah, you did tell us so, Liam. So I voted e6. Yeah, you can brag that you're on the right side of history, and Mahmoud as well. So yeah. And yeah, you guys were right. You guys were right. So that happened. That happened. Let's go with another puzzle rush or puzzle streak. Maybe let's go for a puzzle streak since we just finished this. Although, wow, puzzle streak. Do I want to start the puzzle streak? Let's do another puzzle rush here. Yeah, let's do another puzzle rush because I don't feel like doing a puzzle streak where if I get one wrong when I'm doing the first few, where I'm trying to like solve everything really fast. If I get one wrong, then it's just over and I have to start all over again. That I don't like too much. So I'll do this one where if I get one of these wrong at the beginning, then I mean we will have one less strike available, but we will still be alive. If you get what I mean. So yeah, back rank mates so far. Let's see, we're in check, so we take over here, skewer, and get the rook over there. This, we sack the queen for back rank mate. By the way, is the scene properly set up? Yeah. Okay, mate e1. Okay, mate e1 again? No? Yeah. Okay, again, we sack the queen for back rank mate. Here, this is checkmate. We have this one. Is that mate? It is. Bishop check over here. Or is it something else? Bishop check over here. If king goes forward, and there is this. If king continues there, then there's that. And if king goes over there, then there's this. Yeah, at the very least, we're like taking that rook in the corner with threats. Oh, there is this bishop hitting the other rook, but yeah, I do believe it's bishop here. I'll just go with that. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. So bishop here. Oh wait. Yeah, this pawn is protected. Yeah. Bishop here, and that's that. Yeah, that is that. Okay, if we go over here, then if king takes there, we go here, and that's just that. If something takes there, we go here, and that's just that. So unless I'm missing something, should be that. Check over here, and interposition is useless, and we take everything, and we mate. Okay, we have this covered. So check over here. King has to go there. Check over there. King goes back. Well, can go back here too. Now, if it goes back here, then this. And it goes here. And that. And that, then that. No, it can still go there. What am I saying? Wait a second. I'm obviously saying complete nonsense here, so let's see. 1 second, 1 second. Check here. Also, did I say this check at some point? Like, I mean, there's a bishop over there. I think I said that. Why is this puzzle giving me so much trouble if it's one of the... Ah, wait. There's... No. Check goes here. Check here. Oh, check here. Check here is checkmate? No? I mean, it would make sense because otherwise, like, why would this be an early puzzle? Yeah, that's that. That's that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I mean, yeah, no, that has to be that. Yeah, it's that. Okay, so let's see. This pinned, but there's this defending that. So oh, the bishop is hitting a queen there. This bishop is already hitting a queen. So just bishop takes queen. Like, I don't see anything else. Bishop takes queen, then queen takes here, or something along those lines. Like, I mean, bishop takes queen, bishop takes bishop, queen takes here, and the count seems to add up. I don't really see anything else at all. So yeah, these few puzzles I'm going to just try on my own, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I mean, yeah, this looks pretty obvious to just grab that. Okay, what's that? Man, I was getting scared that it might be like something more complicated, but I mean, it was simply that. Okay, so we have this this here. Isn't that just checkmate in one move? It is. It is. Okay, takes over here. And then has to interpose the queen in some capacity, and we take it. Mm-hmm. So if we go over here, then, well, obviously it has to basically take here, takes there, then we take there. That sounds pretty good. Like, if it goes over there, which is the other option, then we go over here. King goes forward somewhere, then we go like here. Then, I mean, at the very least, we can like take here twice. But potentially we might be able to even better than that. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, so after this takes, we take over here, king goes here, then we take there with check, and we're up material. So I'm just going to do that, and yeah, if it wasn't that, then so be it. Okay, well, went over there. Now I have to think about it a little bit more. I do believe it's this, and then potentially followed by just grabbing over there. Check over here, the king will go here, here. If the king goes over here, there is this, and that's just that. Simple checkmate, so we'll not go over there. We'll go here. And then we're just grabbing that rook in the corner at the very least. Oh, wait, if we grab the rook, yeah, we grab the rook in the corner, never mind. I was going to say some nonsense. So okay, start like this, and ends there because yeah, there are more than one option. So we take like this, I assume. I mean, what else? Yeah, I mean, just takes. All right. So now we are on puzzle 23. Like now potentially I can already like start checking the chat without feeling like too sorry for myself. So now if I get like relatively, I mean, semi stuck on anything, like not stuck, but just if I have to think a tiny bit, I will already check the chat. Like maybe in this one I will have to think a tiny bit. Like I mean, let's see what's going on here. Man, this comes with check when they do that. I don't see much that we have in the horizon. If we go over here, we're sort of threatening there. But I mean, I don't quite think that it's something like that. Like even that looks slightly complex for the level of puzzles that we're dealing with here. And if we take over here after this, we have to take like this. But I mean, after something like that, we just go here and I don't see the continuation for the, yeah, they can go like there. Then we go like, yeah, we go like here. Yeah, okay. This one, for instance, took me way too long, so I'm going to just check with the chat. Like at least I got to like 20 or something without without having to stop to think way too much. So yeah, now I'll make this more fun by just letting everyone participate. I just didn't want to like stop too much on the first few puzzles because then I feel like I'm making people more bored instead of more entertained. Because I mean, given that in the chat there are people who are way beyond the beginner level. What is rook h4 refutation? Oh, do I still have that open? Let me see. Maybe I have it open. This was a puzzle, right? I still have it open. Good. So let me see what the refutation was to rook h8. Rook a8. So rook a8, a3, h8 equals rook. Okay, equals queen. There. There. a2, knight d4, king d4, king b6, king b5. Everything works. Over here, and then like you try to stop this this pawn over there. Then bishop d5, bishop d5, and this pawn will be rolling as well. So that was the refutation. There's rook d1 here, then king c4. Only move. So kind of easy to find, unless you're playing over the board. Maybe you play an illegal move. Okay, and then like I don't know, starts checking, and then king b3. It says yeah, king b3, king d3, king d4. I don't know, king b3. Okay, let's not try king b3 because that runs into knight c. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's try that first line of the engine. King a3, rook a1, king here potentially. Yeah, king b2 works. King b2, rook e1. Now what happens if you just promote? Can't you just promote? Apparently not. Wait, what's the problem with just promoting? Maybe you get checked by the knight afterwards. Oh yeah, just no problem. Just promoting is okay. Knight d3. Yeah, you go over here. No, king c3. What? Oh wow, interesting. You can't go rook a2 because what, you're getting mated or something? Like if you're over here, what's the knight before? knight b4 goes over here, knight d3 goes over here. He gives knight b4 as winning for white. Okay, but if I go over here, if you're planning to go knight d3 again, oh no, rook a1. Okay, rook a1 here, and oh, and knight takes bishop, of course. Like the bishop is hanging. Never mind. Never mind. It was a very basic fork. Okay, so yeah, after this you have to go king c3, and apparently this is okay. Like rook a1. Oh yeah, well of course. Well no, not so of course. Yeah, because you get a new pass pawn. New pass pawn there, then potentially you're going to be able to stop everything. Like here, king c4, yeah, naturally defending the bishop. Okay, makes sense. Rook c1. King d4, king b5, king d3, everything works. Let's go king b5. Rook c8. Rook c8 or king e3, I don't know. Let's play king e3, I don't know. King e3. e3. Rook c8, okay, intending to check from behind. Bishop e6. Hitting the good rook. And yeah, the line continues there and continues on and on and on and forever. I could continue checking with the engine what's the right continuation, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you guys get the gist of it, like how it goes. Yeah, it requires some deep calculation, this puzzle, definitely. But yeah, that's that. So there you go, Zane. That is the refutation by the engine. At least we get easier puzzles now. Yeah, totally. Are we not gonna see the reason we got it wrong? Yeah, I was trying to show you that just now, but that was a while before the thing. So yeah, I did. I mean, that was a while after you probably posted that. So my apologies. I did forget about that. You are right. I did forget about going over why we had gotten it wrong. So hopefully that will fix it. Well done by Liam. What's your rating, by the way? Liam, rook a8, lol. I just realized why rook a8 was losing, says Tetzeraiko. Yeah, great stuff, Tetzeraiko. Great stuff. Yeah, you found it out without the engine. Rook d8, knight c6. Rook d8, knight c6. Oh, that was in a previous puzzle, obviously. God bless if you push e6 on that case. Yes, that's from the last puzzle you lost. Yes, I am sleeping in the stream. Oh, are you getting bored, Mahmoud? I think, hello, Nick. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. I think, queen b2, knight f6, queen f7. Queen b2, knight f6, queen f7. Well, knight f6 will come with check, so you couldn't do that. Like, if you go queen b2 and then you leave the queen over there after knight f6, then you're just losing the queen. Like, queen b2, knight f6, g takes f6, and queen takes queen. And yeah, it's time to resign for us. But still, like, thank you for suggesting lines in the chat. I appreciate that, Nick. Like, it doesn't matter if the lines are right or wrong. I mean, it's great that you guys participate. Good night, buddy. Oh, good night, Mamoon. Take care, my friend. Oh, it's true that it's super late over there. It's obvious. No need to continue, says Ayanakochi. Oh, on the previous one. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, since I was asked to show the solution, which I definitely should have done, I was continuing for a while there. So, but just in case, to make sure that that it was as clear as water for everyone. It's morning at my place. Yeah, here it's evening, but not nearly as late as for Mahmoud. The radical queen b2, knight f6, queen f6. Okay, but is that good enough for us? Like, I can't believe the puzzle is about just getting a pawn. Like, what's even the count after that? Yeah, the count after that is even equal material in terms of pawns. Is it really that? Can't you rook c4 if knight f6, just king h8? Rook c4. Rook c4 looks more promising. In fact, that's what I was looking at first. I was looking at rook c4, where we would have the threat of mate, which is a little bit more interesting than if we just snatch a pawn. So rook c4 is what I was looking at first. If takes over here, then you're saying just take with queen f6. I mean, I did see that, but I mean, like, I know, just king h8. Just king h8, never mind. King h8. So, okay, yeah, you're right. King h8, king h8. Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's that, Yanakochi. I'm going to go with that, probably. Oh, wait. Did Queen b2, says Liam Bibi. Are we going to play, says leveled KE? Well, I'm doing puzzles. Do you mean playing against me? If you mean playing against me, I play against members these days. And there are no members. But if there were a member, I would play against members. Other than that, I don't particularly enjoy playing in general too much. So I do play in the pool from time to time, and I upload the games on the channel, like my last video. But you mean if we're going to do like a tournament like yesterday? We can do a tournament if you guys want to. If there are enough people. I don't think there are enough people right now, though. Like, just checking at the chat, I mean, the amount of people that there are, I don't think there are enough people for a tournament, probably, because I don't think all of these guys want to play a tournament. All of you guys. Could be wrong. So Queen b2, Liam, but what are we getting with Queen b2? Like, what do we get at there? If like knight f6 or knight takes rook or something. Definitely queen f6 after knight takes bishop. If king h8, then just queen takes queen and white wins. No. But I didn't mean queen b2 and knight takes and king h8. What we meant was rook c4, and if here, then what he was saying was here, and we're still threatening the mate. That's what Yanokochi was saying. He wasn't saying here, then this and that. I mean that much is clear that the pawn, the queen would be hanging there. But I mean, the move Ayano was suggesting was rook c4, which is the first move that I also thought about. But I still don't see what would be the purpose of queen b2, honestly. Like, I mean, if we play queen b2, like, what do we have, like, afterwards? Because, I mean, there's not just knight takes bishop, but there's also knight takes rook. Like, there's knight takes rook, and... oh, wait, if knight takes rook, you just take over here? Yeah, but then queen takes queen, and then you boom, and yeah, but the rook would be, no, it wouldn't be trapped. It goes over here. Man, it's completely out of play, but I mean, still alive. So yeah, I don't know what we're getting at with queen b2. Like, if someone cares to explain, like, what do we get with queen b2, then feel free to. But I mean, the reason I'm not playing queen b2 or like find it slightly strange is that I don't see what we get afterwards. Like rook c4, I see it as a much more interesting move in that sense that we're actually threatening something. But there is this with check to begin with. Oh, no worries, Liam. Yeah, I mean, there are lots of lines mentioned, so I get it if you thought we were referring to the other one. If knight takes rook, then queen takes rook. Yeah, I mean, knight takes rook, queen takes rook, but I mean, we're just basically in the same place. Like, we just got the same amount of stuff, basically. Just grab the pawn over there, and it's not even like we got a pawn and are up a pawn. I mean, aren't we? Yeah, well, we would be up a pawn, yeah. So we would be getting one pawn from there. I mean, is it just about grabbing a pawn? I don't think this puzzle is about grabbing a pawn. This is puzzle 23, guys. Like, this has to be more than grabbing a pawn. After queen f6, threatening b2. Knight takes rook, we can get white's rook. Yeah, I mean, I do get that, but I mean, they just move the knight and then we're up a pawn. Ah, wait, no, wait. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, Well, we will be about to push the pawn, I guess. But they can move back and also cover the b2 square with the knight. I do see that rook. I do see that rook to the right. It's not bro doesn't see the rook. I do see that there's this, okay? Like, it's not that I'm not missing this, guys. Now, the thing is, if what I'm saying is, if you go over here, they take over here or over here, then yeah, I mean, they take over here, for instance. You take over here. Then what's happening then? Like, I mean, yes, I grab the rook. You grab the rook. I grab the pawn. Then you go back. You try to defend that square. I don't know. Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, I mean, it's not that I'm not, but I mean, potentially, I guess that now I'm, but this nobody told me. But I mean, I'm potentially seeing that we might be able to push this pawn because there's a bishop over here and the queen. So potentially we have push pawn and this and promotion, maybe. But I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I mean, what are we getting at actually? Like, this is not getting anything. I mean, it's getting a pawn so far because knight grabs, we grab, knight goes back. Like, I mean, we're grabbing a pawn. This puzzle 23, it can be about grabbing a pawn. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, potentially you would be controlling this, and maybe there is this and this. But yeah, I mean, please don't go around saying that but bro doesn't see that you can take rook. Yeah, I absolutely do see that. Okay, like, come on. I mean. Oh, see a good way after rook c4 for white. Our b3 pawn is so advanced. Queen takes b2, queen takes b2. Okay, well, I'll play queen takes b2, but I mean, it wasn't because I was missing the rook. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, so let me check if I was right at least about what we were getting in that line. But I mean, FYI, nobody of the guys that said queen b2 actually explained why this line would work in case of this. Like, yeah, queen a3, but I mean, goes over here. Okay, then queen a5. It says oh, also queen a1, queen a1. Then yeah, then you would block with the knight, I guess. Oh no, block with the queen says is even better. Well, let's say blocks with the knight. Then you push over here because you have the bishop protecting. So yeah, it was what I was saying in that there. But I mean, this is what I was asking you guys to say to me, like, why the what we were getting at, like, not just, you know, just the if knight takes rook, queen takes rook doesn't say anything. I mean, it doesn't say anything. We just grab the pawn. I mean, there's nothing yet. Like, I mean, but yeah, I mean, after looking at it for a little bit longer, then I saw that actually there was something. Like, because at first I was everyone was stopping right here, and I mean right on queen takes rook, and I was like, yeah, well, I mean, queen takes rook, I saw that. Like, I mean, but if you stop right there, then there's nothing. I mean, that's not a reason why you would play this. So, well, anyway, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. So go over here, then that's basically a ladder mate. I mean, the king will go back, and then we'll get mated like this. Like, has to go over here and get mated like that, or has to interpose a knight, this, and then get mated. So yeah, let's just do that. Check for a moment that I'm not getting. Wait a second. If I go here, goes over. Yeah, if it goes over there, I just go here. Okay. Okay, so just take over here, then start pushing. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. Well, not start pushing. We have to first shoulder the king, so it doesn't get to the promotion square. Now we have to shoulder one more time, and we'll start pushing. Yeah. Okay, we have this and that at some point, but First, potentially, we're taking that that knight, right? Take the knight. If takes over here, then we go over there, pick up the bishop. What's the problem with just going over here and picking up the bishop right away? We go over here, check. I mean, I do believe it's taking the knight first, probably, but that's just intuitively. If we go over here, they have this. Okay, that's the problem. They have this, and that's still protected by the knight. So that's it. So it takes knight first, and then goes over here. Okay, now we pick this up. Okay, now if we go over here, we're threatening mate. And the rook has no way of stopping it. Can only step on the way, but just lose. Okay, something like go over here and prepare to mate. So we go over here. What can they do to stop the checkmate? Not anything that I can see, so I'll just go for it. Oh, wait, do they have a check? Yeah, they have this check, but worthless. Okay, we go over here, threatening to go there with checkmate. Then if they go here, then we take that, obviously, and more of material. Now, if they go here, then we're in time to go there, and it's going to be checkmate. Well, no, it's not going to be checkmate. What am I saying? Oh, yeah, it is checkmate. Never mind. Yeah. After queen interposes. So, yeah, I assume it's just that. Probably they will sack something. Yeah, they sack this one. All right. This is pinned, and this is covered, so sack over here, takes over there, takes over there, and that's just that. There's nowhere for the king to go to. Okay, takes, and is that just checkmate, or am I missing something? Because of the bishop here. Oh wait, yeah, I'm missing something. There's a knight there. Okay, then I mean, I saw the knight, but but I didn't look at the knight covering this. Okay, so if takes over there, checkmate over here, which still works. Oh no, checkmate over there, no, because there's a knight there. I keep missing the knight everywhere. So goes over here. Yeah, that won't work too much. Not right off the bat. Ah, wait, there's another rook coming in. Yeah, okay, it works. So go over here, sack again. goes over there, only move, then goes over here, and the only move is going back with a knight and getting mated. So okay, it does work. All right. We go over there. Do they have anything? Like useless interposition of knight is one. And I don't think they have anything else. All right. If we take over here, sacking the rook, we are... No, we're not threatening anything. I was going to say we're threatening mate or something, but we're not. We're not, because the king goes over here, and then, yeah, good luck. So... king goes over here, threatening there and there. I mean, there first of all, obviously. And secondly, threatening to go here, goes over here, and then, well, I mean, if somehow this is not going to be made, then we're going to like go for something like this. But how can they stop this mate? I mean, this mate goes over there. We just take the rook with thanks. Checks that they have. They only have one that's just gives us a queen. Ways to bring the queen in are all through that diagonal, so no, even that is not possible. Like, even trying to sack the queen is not a thing. Well, yeah, you can sack it for the bishop. So yeah, I think it's just that. So I'm probably going to play that. Now I'm going to check with you guys to see if it's actually the move, but I do believe it's this one. So it looks pretty evident, but anyway. If you think about it, that's the only move that doesn't stop the black position from falling apart. You're talking about that puzzle from long ago. I mean, that's not what's going to happen. This is puzzle, that was puzzle like 23, guys. Like, I mean, don't argue with me about it. You absolutely didn't explain what was going on with that line. You were just, oh, me, grab pawn. Like, I mean, that was basically it. I mean, not Liam. I mean, you know, but the thing is, like, there was no explanation whatsoever, and then you went like saying, oh, you don't see that you have a rook right there. Yeah, I saw that all the way through, but I mean, like, you know, don't argue with me about it. You absolutely didn't explain why that line worked. Like, absolutely didn't. So, and I did find it out on my own. Like, I mean, after I looked at it again, I was like, oh, okay, well, this is probably what's happening there. But I mean, the thing is, like, without any explanation, like, don't expect me to play the move right away, especially if it's puzzle like 23. Like, I mean, if it's puzzle like 60 or something, and you know, like, I mean, I may be just sitting on the bench, just watching was the action, but I mean, on puzzle number 23, I mean, there has to be something extremely tangible and extremely simple to understand. Like, I mean, it's not going to be like some, oh, the position will fall apart otherwise, or something like something vague like that. That's definitely not going to be it. Wait before you think, Tal. Did he say that? I mean, he has some funny quotes, but yeah. Let me see. Remade, mate is unstoppable, a2, rook takes rook, queen h7, queen e7, queen e7. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, queen e7. There we go. So yeah, good solving, Liam, and the guy with the planetary name. Okay, so bishop takes knight, then what? I mean, it should be bishop takes knight. I mean, we're in check, so... Well, if bishop takes knight, right? I mean, bishop takes knight, then we're... like, material is basically equal. Then we get checked by the rook and we move away. But I mean, like, right now, there's not much of anything else. Like, I mean, there is moving the queen away, but it makes a king away, but it makes absolutely no sense. So yeah, it has to start like this. Now I have to figure out how to continue, but I assume that we go over here, defending this sufficiently, also in the process, and that's probably it. So it looks like a defensive puzzle. I mean, a very simple one, but... Oh, if we go over here, there's bishop check. Bishop check, pawn here. Pawn takes pawn wouldn't work because bishop takes. So maybe I shouldn't go there. Maybe I should go over here. So it's not so simple. Not as simple as I thought. This is puzzle 34. I was expecting this to be easier, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if we go over here, then we get checked like this, and I don't see a good way out of that. Like, I mean, we go over here, we lose the knight. So I think it's king e8, which looks extremely weird, but I mean, we're still defending this twice, so... And we're also threatening the queen at the same time, which is kind of trapped. Oh, the queen is trapped. Yeah, the queen is trapped. So if we go over here, the rook is going to take over here. We're going to take like this. Queen is going to take. We're going to take. Oh wait, so maybe we can allow the knight to be taken in retrospective because the queen is trapped. Okay, so if we go over here, then bishop goes over there, here. If bishop takes knight, then we take queen. So pretty good for us. And if bishop takes here, then we just take bishop. And we are still threatening the queen. So yeah, king e7 I think is the move. Let me see what you guys are saying. Like, took me a little bit of thinking, like combining both lines that I was coming up with. Bishop a9 is rook d3, king e7, bishop g5, f6, ef6, gf. Okay. We was not by queen in the corner. Yeah. Okay, we take with wait. Yeah, with the rook, obviously. I mean, I was looking to see if there was anything else other than this that I could take there potentially. Okay, now we just wait. Now we do take over here and lose the knight, right? Because if we go over here, takes over there, and this is under attack, but this is also under attack. Ah, yeah, but we can just trade over. Ah, yeah, no, but the problem is if we go over here, takes over there. Yeah, well, if takes over there, we take over here. Oh, wait. I think it is probably here. But I mean, I still don't find like the refutation for this. Ah, there's no. Yeah, there's knight check maybe. Like if we go over here, maybe there's this knight check. If we take over here, then takes over there, which could be potentially nice for them. Oh, never mind, because if takes over there, then we're still taking over here. So no, wait. Goes over there. Takes. Knight check. I mean, again, intuitively, it's probably going to be G takes F. But I'm still not seeing what the refutation for this is, which is why I'm not playing the continuation. Let me see what you guys say. Okay, G takes F, says Liam. Well, I just play G takes F, and then I'll check with the engine what the refutation to the other line was. But I mean, intuitively, I would have gone for that one, but that's just intuitively. Like if you go over here, trying to like keep the knight, then this takes knight d5 effectively. Then let's say you go over here, for instance, f7 takes. Oh, of course, f7 check, discovery on the queen. Okay, never mind. Like missed the part where there was the discovery on the queen. Okay, so next puzzle. And good solving there for the last one, Liam. Okay, so after we deal with whatever is threatening here, we potentially would have a fork over there. Now, if we fork right away, if they take over here, we take over there, and we're threatening a queen. But they can just take here with check. We also have this check, where a king has to go over here. Then we would go over there, threatening this. So check, king goes here, and we're threatening mate. Well, not mate, we're threatening to win a queen for a rook. So I think that will work. But let's see what you guys say. Hello, Dian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for tuning in once again, my friend. Queen b8, HG. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good solving, Liam. Okay, if we go over here pinning the queen, then they cannot take over there because we go here and here. I mean, we are giving 2 minor pieces for the queen, so it's not like a completely free queen, but well, I mean, it is pretty good. Now, if they try to do something about it, like go over here. Well, they can also go over there, for instance. Yeah, I think that might not work. If we go over here, grabbing this one, threatening the queen, then they take either of those. This comes with check. Oh, but they still go over here afterwards. Like if takes over here, they take one of these. Let's say, well, I mean, they take this one somehow. If they take the other one, then we'll. So they take, let's say, like this, for instance. Then goes over there. Here. Ah, there's this. So takes whatever, check here, check. We're grabbing a bunch of pawns in all of that. Because we go like over here. Then takes, and then over here, for instance, or something. Or over there, grabbing this one probably. But I mean, both are fine. No, I kind of think that this should be easier than that. But this move, I don't see it like working immediately. Let me see what you guys are saying. I mean, probably you guys already found it. Bishop takes knight. That was in the other one, right? And there's no bishop takes knight here. Yeah, that was in the previous one. Yeah, and actually I already read that. Knight d4. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Queen b8, king h7, hg4, I think. Nice. Once knight f3, king d1, knight takes queen comes with check. Okay, so knight d4 it is. Here, okay, so now we take over here with check, goes over there, check, and takes over here, right? Like queen takes knight first. Example, yeah, he gave it in the example. Okay, so there we go. Boom. Okay, goes over there. Now, do we just move the bishop back? No, wait, it can't be moving the bishop back. Oh, no, it's here. Takes. I don't know, what am I saying? Nonsense. Okay. Oh, wait, what about... No, never mind. Like, I would expect the puzzle to end sooner. Now I'm wondering what's the only move here. Knight f3. So knight f3 hitting the queen, and after this, then boom, boom, and we grab the rook. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, good solving there. Okay, if we go over here, check, then doesn't have anything but the useless interposition. No, they have the interposition of the pawn, not just the useless interposition of the bishop. So check here, pawn. En passant. Never mind. Check here, en passant. And yeah, it's about remembering en passant. All right, there we go. I almost didn't remember en passant. So well, go over here, check potentially. If this happens, then this happens, and that's just a ladder mate. And if that doesn't happen, and they decide to go to this file, then there is what exactly? Take over here. Oh no, that would pin us. Here. Mm-hmm. Here or no, wait, somewhere where the knight covers this potentially. Oh, it already covers that for them there. Oh yeah, after this. Never mind. So this. King goes here. No, no, no. Can't be that. Oh, what about this? Okay, it was more straightforward than I thought. This, and this. Now I can only here and here. Okay. I was immediately looking at the sack over here because this looks so nice that I immediately looked at that. I saw this move, but I left it for calculation later on. So yeah, it was just this. Okay, it has to be that. Yeah, it has to be that. All right. Um, let's see. Queen over there. We also have the rook to aid us. So queen over here, king goes there, so the rook doesn't do any stuff over here. And oh wait, the king cannot go there. What am I saying? Okay, like I mean, obviously this is all covered. Okay, so here. Oh, by the way, my meeting will start in a couple of minutes probably. So I'll stay here for like 10 or 20 more minutes, most likely, unless the guy cancels. Just this for FYI. I mean, I did start earlier today, so that there was still somewhat long stream before I left. So okay, so after this has to go either here or here. So there. At that point, this interposition is useless because you can just take with whichever piece. So, and there probably is a mate afterwards, but I mean, like at the very least, it's a useless interposition. Now, if goes like over here, then well, that's asking for trouble because there's this supported by the pawn. Then king goes over there, then this. Bishop goes here. Bishop goes here. Wait, so here, here, here. Let's say it goes here, for instance, which looks worse actually. Here. Again, bishop goes there. Then here. And that's just that. That's mate. Does that work in the other line I was looking at? Like sometimes I find out that that's how I miss a lot of puzzles by not applying like what I look at in one line, I don't apply it to another line. Like I look at one line, find one thing, then say, oh, this probably doesn't work because of this, and then I go to another line and don't combine the two. Like a lot of in a lot of cases, like a combination of the two ideas, and one of the ideas is easier to find for me in one line than in the other, for a reason. So here I was looking at goes directly over here, right? Now it goes here. Now it goes here. So in this one, goes over there, goes here, goes here. Ah, yeah, because if I go over there, then I don't have the other move. So probably that's not the way to go. Like after this. Oh wait, he can't go. The bishop for the time being is pinned. Yeah, but I mean after this and this, the bishop is no longer pinned. Ay. Man, I'm pretty sure that I'm getting close to a solution here, but I'm taking way too long. So I'll just check with you guys in the chat. Let's see. And if you play knight g6 after hello Esad, thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Yeah, there was a long conversation about the one of the previous puzzles. Will you be back after your meeting? Probably not. Probably not. It ends rather late, so most likely I will not continue afterwards. I mean, yeah, assume I will not continue. I don't think I will come back. If I come back, it will be like for 1 hour, so kind of not very useful, I think. And also, I'll be super tired because I mean, I have been already streaming for a while, so being tired and streaming is not a good combination. Queen e4. Okay, so yeah, queen e4, king e2, queen c2, king f3, queen g4. Okay. Hey, hello, Chad. Thank you for tuning in once again, my friend, and moderating. And hello, William Jasper. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. So and participating in the solutions. So queen e4. Everyone is saying queen e4. So queen e4. One is nothing. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in, my friend. Okay, so you just got home. Oh, all right. Give me my money for emotional support. Okay, so here now, was it rook b8, right? I suppose. Let me see. I mean, I haven't checked the lines yet of what you guys. I mean, rook g8, rook g1. That's rook g1. So yeah, let's see. Queen e4, king g3, rook g1, king h4, rook g4. Okay, so king here, rook g4. So far is going exactly the way that I was of what I was calculating. So king h3. Now queen goes there, right? Queen f3, bishop g3, and yeah, this is where I was getting stuck. I mean, I do believe I will find it with a little bit more time, but I don't have much time. Bishop g3, rook h4, rook h4. Okay, that's the way. So king takes, and then that's mate. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the part I missed. Like it goes over here. I mean, this is pin, so only move is king takes, and then when you have the mate supported by the pawn over here. So yeah, great stuff there, Esad. Good solving. And everyone else who found it as well, like Liam Bibi and One is Nothing and everyone. But I mean, Esad was the first one to give like the whole line of the thing. Okay, rook h4, rook h4. GG. Yeah. Those are a good one, guys. Well done. One is Nothing and everyone else. I mean, and especially Esad. Okay, so if rook takes here, then has to go over here. Well, it doesn't have to go over here, but if decides to go over here, for instance, let's say, then you go. No, you can't go there. Wait. Like I'm looking at this first because I mean, if they take, that's when things get somewhat interesting. Like you go over here, check. King goes somewhere, then you're taking that with wait, but I mean that might not even work anyway. I mean, it's basically the only thing I'm seeing. Oh wait, is there? Okay, let me look at this again. So rook here, if doesn't take, then check here, has to take, goes here, has to go over there, I mean, or interpose the queen for no reason, goes over there, mate. Okay, that works. Now, if doesn't take, So goes over. Ah, wait, that was if it doesn't take, right? Yeah, that was if it doesn't take. If takes, then goes over here, goes wherever, but most likely here, I think. I mean, most likely here, I think, because if it goes over there, then this is a double check, and therefore we're grabbing this queen. So because I mean, promotion with queen is double check. The queen cannot take both queens, so let's say king takes over, king takes this one, and then we take that one. So that will work for us. But that's wishful thinking. So they go over here. At that point, we go over here, check with a new queen, and yeah, I mean, if they take with a rook, we take the queen, and if they decide to, that's the only thing I can do, actually. So yeah, that works. That works. So I'll just play it. Here. Boom. Now promotion here, right? Promotion here with queen. Then rook takes. We take queen. All right. Oh, by the way, I have to open Google Meet here somehow. So yeah, you guys feel free to solve this one while I open Google. No, I mean Meet. Teams. Microsoft Teams, not Google Meet. Although that one exists too, right? It's called Meet. Like I get them confused a little bit with the names, but I don't use one. I only use the other, actually. Yeah, so far the guy hasn't shown up yet, so yeah, when he shows up, I'll be going. But for now, I'll stay here. Hello, Prasoon Surendran. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. I believe that you were here before. That's why I didn't say thank you for subscribing. But if you weren't, thank you for subscribing. But I have a feeling that you were here before. Like, name and profile picture sound familiar. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Ashwin Rivastava. Hello, brother. Nice to see you here. Izat isn't Liam, but he is good. Yeah, Izat very good. Izat very good. I did see it, just forgot to include in line. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Liam. I mean, it's, no worries about it. I mean, obviously, the more detailed that your lines are, guys, I mean, it will be the best because that way I can just play it out in one go or don't have to figure much out by myself. But I mean, if you bear with me about me being, if you're patient and don't mind that I take my time analyzing what the move that you guys are suggesting, then yeah, I mean, feel free to just drop like one move or something like that. It's perfectly fine. Queen g3 solved. Yeah, it looks like it, right? Queen g3, king of one. Okay, let me see. I mean, Queen g3 looks like the move. I mean, I haven't even looked at the position much, but or at all. Like here, well, there's this with mate immediate mate, I should say. And there's that with what, like here goes here. Well, no, takes here will really help us with it. Here, goes back. Well, I mean, can go here also. Can go here, or there's this. King goes forward this. King goes back that. I mean, king goes back here, right? That. King goes here. Oh wait, king can all go here. Never mind. There's a queen over there. So yeah, okay. Queen g3 first. Queen g3. Now I assume this. Then after that, this back, I think. This back, and then king will have to remain confined to like the back rank. Like, I mean, if it goes over here, then at any point, then we bring the bishop. Then when king goes over there, then there will be this, and after king goes forward, this. So I mean that seems to completely work, but I will still check the line because Liam gave it the whole line, so I'll just go with it. Queen g1, okay, queen g1. There we go. So okay, now I assume queen g2, queen g2, king e1. So bishop g3, right? Bishop g3, king d1. Now we go over here, right? Queen f1, and now we go over there. And yeah, this is just mate e1, isn't it? All right, so yeah, great solving there, Liam. And thanks for giving the full line. I mean, you don't have to, but it's but it's really great if you do. If you don't, if you want to just drop one move, feel free to as well. But I mean, the only reason, I mean, by the way, the only reason, like earlier today, I was a little bit upset about that other one. It wasn't because you guys were just dropping one move. It was because someone said like bro isn't seeing the rook, so that bothered me because I do see a rook adjacent to a queen in general. But I mean, maybe sometimes it may happen that I don't see it. But I mean, like in general, I will see it. But the thing is, yeah, that was the part that bothered me. No, not the fact that like that, implying that I was missing something as obvious as that. That was the part that bothered me. I do miss obvious stuff a lot of times, though. But yeah, but like I mean, yeah, there's some stuff I do miss, but it wasn't the case there, like at all. But that was the thing. It wasn't like the. I mean, just the fact that you guys drop one move is perfectly fine. It's just the only thing is that yeah, it helps the matters if you guys give full lines. Definitely helps the matters for the purposes of not slowing down the. I mean, me not slowing down the stream, because I mean, if I go like one move by one move and trying to figure things out when I'm playing someone else's line, like it may take a few decades. I mean, for me that's fine, but for you guys watching may not be fine. So that's why I said that. But don't think that I was mad at like getting one move suggestions in the chat before. I mean, that wasn't the point. Puzzles are good, they attract attention, says Ashwin. Yeah, puzzles are great for many reasons. I mean, the first reason why puzzles are good is because they are the easiest and fun and most entertaining way of getting better at chess. Like, I mean, no matter your level, if you're doing puzzles, then you are doing your chess workout, so to say. So puzzle rush is good no matter if you're like Rufus and Doofus just starting out and or you're Hikaru Nakamura or something. Doing puzzles is always a good thing. Will never get old or be a bad thing when it comes to chess. So that's the first thing. Then when it comes to like my streams, it definitely is something that attracts the people a lot more because it's fun. It's fun to do, and also it can get together, bring together people from different rating levels. Like we have Liam here. Like, I mean, if my streams were about like me playing chess or just like I don't know, me like I did before, some analysis of master games or something. Like, I mean, as much as I usually when I do an analysis of master games, I have to say that my analyses are pretty good because they are not my analysis, just my analysis. Like I grab I do plug it with the engine and try to figure a lot of things out by myself. But a lot of times I'm sharing, and I do mention it. I don't just say it like as if it were my thoughts. I mean, I do quote the people, but I do like look at game collections, annotated game collections, and give you that. So I mean, my analysis of master games, if I may say so myself, are not bad. But I mean, if I were just doing master game analysis or me playing or something like that, probably advanced players wouldn't want to watch the stream. I mean, there wouldn't be anything for them, and probably a lot of beginner players would find it like, a little bit tedious. Also, they would find it boring, and I understand that. Like, I mean, I've seen some streams about chess that are very instructive, but also at the same time are very boring. And that doesn't happen if you're doing puzzles. Like, if you're doing puzzles, you're bringing everyone together. You know, beginners and advanced players alike. They all want to watch, so we all get together and then we are solving puzzles and everyone's having fun until we reach like puzzle, I don't know, number 80 or something, and then I'm almost I'm almost wishing that we lose because it's just so mind-bogglingly complicated. But I mean, I do enjoy the fact that that we get like the we get that streak going. Like, I mean, and then everyone is like storming out with ideas, and that's really fun. Like, we have fun, we chat, and it's cool. So yeah, puzzles are definitely a great thing to do in chess if you're a streamer. Definitely a great thing. Well, I mean, if I didn't think that, then I wouldn't be streaming puzzles like 99% of the time. But anyway, okay, so the person that I was going to talk to showed up. So I'm going to be going, guys. Let me see if you guys already solved this. Hello, Das. Thank you for tuning in once again. Rook F8, King F8. Oh, King F7 says Liam BB. Oh, thank you, Chad. Happy with my original King F7. King F7 says everyone. So I'll go King F7, I suppose. King F7. Yeah, my apologies for not checking everything, but I mean, like, I do need to go, so I'll just play the move that a lot of you guys are saying. You guys are right. So now I assume we're taking this free queen, right? Like, do confirm, because, yeah. I don't want to mess it up just before I go, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that we're taking the queen. I don't see why we wouldn't. So, yeah. Queen takes queen, says Liam B. Thanks for confirming. This happened. Okay, so now king takes rook, right? Like, I mean, what else? So, yeah, I'll just play that because, I mean, why? There's nothing else, really. So, yeah, great solving there, Liam and everyone else. So, yeah. And thanks for the participation, everyone. I do need to fly now because otherwise this person will think that I'm not even here. So, thanks everyone for participating in the puzzle solving and bringing your energy. Have a good day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you around in the next one. Tomorrow I may or may not stream because I'm going to go to the cinema to watch that excellent Brad Pitt movie. I don't know if it's excellent, but I mean, it's receiving like a lot of attention. I think it would be a cool movie to watch. So I'm going to go there with my cousin probably to watch it. So maybe I will not be streaming, or I'll be streaming super early, like super early. So a lot of you guys, I mean, the usual crowd will likely miss the stream when I stream because I will stream extremely early probably tomorrow. But yeah, I'll try to still stream. Just it will be at a very unusual time. But on Monday I'll be back. So Monday, unless something comes up, which you never know. I mean, but unless something comes up, I'll just be streaming as per usual on Monday. Just remember that on Mondays my schedule is different. Okay, now I really need to fly. So thanks everyone for being here. Take care.